Welcome to Thursday night Chaotic Good Improv short form improv comedy show, Comedy One Shots. We've got a great show for you guys tonight. We were giggling back in the virtual green room right before we went live, as you can tell by except for Patrick, we were making fun of him, which is why he looked so sad. So we are Chaotic Good Improv. Thank you guys for joining us, whether you guys are watching on Twitch or Facebook, YouTube Live, whatever platform you guys are tuning in. And it's improvised. Everything we're going to be doing tonight is going to be made up on the spot, which means we don't have anything planned other than the games that we're going to do. And because we don't have anything planned, we are going to need suggestions from you. So before any of our games, whoever's introing or hosting is going to ask you guys for a suggestion. They'll give you a topic. It could be anything like something as simple as a location or an object, or something, like a condition. He's fatigued. Anything like that. Just feel free to type those in the chat. Chad, who is our host master, will be monitoring the chat and will let us know which suggestion he chooses for the game we're going to do. And because it's improvised, tonight will be the only time this show ever exists. That's the way things go. We've done a bunch of these, and I don't think we've ever had a game that's been very similar to one another. So let me introduce our cast real quick for you guys. Tonight we've got me. My name is Chris. Woohoo! Hey! We've got Ty. We've got Melanie. And we've got Patrick. Yay! Yeah, we got a cast of 4 here tonight for you guys. And of course, I've mentioned him earlier, but he is the man that makes all the magic happen, our Hostmaster General, Chad. Woohoo! And with that, let me turn it over to Chad real quick for any administrative or just tidbits of knowledge that he'd like to let you guys know.
Yes, knowledge. Way to put me on the spot. I lost all my fun facts in an accident earlier today, but that's okay because you're here and you're here to see improv, not me spouting off facts. But I do have some knowledge to drop on you. First of all, thank you so much for being here tonight. We know you had a choice in your entertainment and you chose us. Really do appreciate it. We are viewer supported, so if you would like to throw a couple of coins in our hat, keep us loud, live, and bringing the funny to you, you may certainly do so at twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov, where you can support us primarily via bit cheers, via subscriptions, and all the wonderful ways that Twitch lets you do so. Of course, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can always subscribe at no extra cost to you. It's just a nice little thing that Amazon does through Twitch that makes all of us money, which is a great thing. But if you don't have the money to, give us money, that's fine. Just let your friends know, especially as we start the show. Let them know that, hey, there's this comedy troupe. They're doing a free comedy show. You should go watch. It's great. We love to have viewers, and honestly, you guys help make the show run, because what we're going to be asking for is a bunch of suggestions for scenes to kind of kick us off and everything. And one extra ad that I'm going to kind of give to you guys tonight. In our archives, we kind of like to title our shows, and I want to try something a little bit different tonight because our chat is hilarious. Like, they make me laugh more than, not more than these actors and everything, but you guys are about neck and neck. You guys are close. And I want to see if you guys can actually help me name the show tonight. So if the actors say something particularly clever, or if there's a line, or if there's just some kind of theme that really sticks out to you, go ahead and make a title suggestion in the chat, and we'll announce at the end of the show which one we like best, and that will be the title of this show forever and ever as people look at the archives. So little something to keep you guys yeah, exactly, a little something to keep you guys watching and kind of give us a little bit of feedback. Also, one last thing, if you like what we're doing here and you'd like to show your CGI pride, go to chaoticgoodimprov.com, and there is a link to the store where you can get a whole bunch of merch that I really should remember to bring onto the stream. Melanie is wearing one. So if you want to look as cool as Melanie, and I know I do, go ahead to chaoticgoodimprov.com, check out the store. We got all kind of stuff that you can wear and utilize, drink out of, and what have you, to show off the brand. So hey, really do appreciate you guys tonight. Now that all the administrative stuff is out of the way, we're about to have some fun. So I'm going to turn it over to our head funmeister, Chris.
Well, thank you, Chad. And since we're talking about showing off, and we might as well promote, other stuff that goes on our stream. On Tuesday nights, we play Jackbox games, and we have a running tournament every month. This last Tuesday, I ended up winning, so I am now in possession of the Golden Sweepy Trophy. Patrick's still a little sore about it, but it is in my possession for the month of October, and hopefully I'll get to keep it for the foreseeable future. So just tune in Tuesdays when we play Jackbox games. All right, so let's go ahead.
Full disclosure, though, Patrick made the trophy, so
he did, which makes it worse. He made it, and now it's mine.
I thought I was going to win.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's get rolling with some short form improv. This first game is a game for Patrick and Ty. Let me go ahead and change my background. And what I need is a suggestion for this game. Is any location, any place. It could be something as simple as a boardroom or, a closet at a Taco Bell. Do Taco Bells have closets? I'm sure they do. It doesn't have to be a country or a city. It's very specific. It can be anything generic, anything, any sort of location, a place in general. And we'll use that for this game because we're going to play a game called Change. What's going to happen is Ty and Patrick will be performing a scene based on your suggestion, but at any time I can say change. And when I say change, whoever said the last line of dialogue will have to change what they said to be something completely different and then have to justify why the new thing they've said is part of the scene. So, Chad, do we have locations rolling in for our game of Change?
We have a suggestion for the skate park.
Skate park. So this scene will have something to do with a skate park. Skate park is the suggestion. This is Change with Patrick and Ty in 3, 2, and 1.
All right, man. Look, we've been at this for hours, bro. Look, I'm trying to get this shot, but you gotta land the trick.
Bro. Like, it's so tough. Like, I've never done this trick before. This 360 flip, 360. It's a crazy thing, man. I've never even ridden a skateboard before, man.
Change.
Man, I'm trying to land the first ever ollie, because it's the year 1978 right now.
I mean, I thought you were crazy when you were like, I'm going to strap some wheels on this board and ride it, but you're talking about jumping on that said board, bro.
I know, bro. And it's crazy because, like, they built this skate park here before they even made skateboards. So, like, I'm trying to be the first one to utilize what the city government's offering to us, bro.
That's true. Everyone said the taxpayers were crazy when they demanded a skate park with no skateboards.
Change.
Everyone thought that the designer of this just went insane and started putting ramps and angles on everything.
Change.
But we rolled with it. I'm starting to wonder if maybe this was meant to be, man. I think God might have put this skate park here. Bro, I don't know if maybe I just hit some weird acid, but I'm pretty sure this is a gift from God, bro.
Whoa, there was a weird tree out front, but okay. All right, so I think I'm just getting so worked up about doing this trick. It's never been done before. I'm trying to jump in the air.
True. Maybe you just gotta relax, man. You gotta relax a little bit. Maybe you need a massage. I can massage you, bro.
No, I don't want.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's massage. That's good.
You have weird hands, bro. You have such weird hands.
Oh,
Change.
Oh, that'll be amazing, man. I think a massage would really calm me down. Would help me get this thing done. So could you help hit right here on the shoulder?
For sure, man. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, you got this, man. You got this. You just gotta pop with the back foot and move forward with the front foot.
Change.
You'll get it. You just gotta pop with the front foot, flail your arms about, and just pray to God that you land it. Because he sent you to do this.
Okay. Please, Lord. Do you have video? Were you recording?
No, I put the video camera down. I was worried about your massage. I'm so sorry. You got to do it again. I'm sorry. I put the camera down.
Okay. All right. I did it once. I can do it again. I did it once. I can do it again.
All right. Here we go.
Oh no. Oh. Okay. That's the clavicle.
That's seed. Those video cameras were really small back in the 70s when they were inventing skating. That was good.
Can I just say, I'm really glad you called me there because I'm pretty sure my clavicle is here.
It is here.
Okay.
You were out of frame. It's okay.
My sternum really hurts here, guys. Yeah.
Science.
All right, so we're going to move on to our next game, which is a game called Letter Sub. Woo! This is a game with Chris and Melanie. What I need is probably going to be the easiest suggestion that you're going to need all night, which is I need 2 letters. 2 letters. Now, before you go crazy on your keyboard, I need 2 consonants, and they need to be common consonants. I want X's and Z's and U's and B's. Or use a vowel. Don't do
it. Depends. It depends where you're at.
Sometimes you. Anyway, what I need are 2 common consonants. Now, the other thing I need for a suggestion for the scene, we just had a location. How about let's get an occupation? So any occupation that you want, something that maybe you do, something you want to do, or just a random one that you can think of. That might be fun. So 2 common consonants and an occupation. While we're waiting on those suggestions, what we're going to be doing here, what Chris and Melanie are going to be doing, would be swapping. This is a game called Letter Sub. So they're going to be substituting one of the letters for another letter while they're doing this scene. So Chad, do we have the 2 letters?
Oh,
okay,
wow.
I hit the wrong button. Wow. There we go.
There are shocking letters.
I saw giant eyeballs.
Yeah.
What was happening?
What alphabet are we going to be using tonight?
yeah. Okay. So we have the letter F as in foxtrot.
F. Good.
And we have the letter T as in tango.
T. I'm guessing, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but my vibe here is that all F's are now T's.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I have a feeling if we went the other way, we'd be having a lot of issues with this.
That's not even a question.
That's what we did in the mattress store. That's what we did in the mattress store. Yeah. Do we? Yeah.
Okay.
What I need is, do we have the occupation yet?
Fast food manager.
Ooh, good. See, the audience is on top of things tonight. Not only are you like, oh, these letters, but I'm going to make the suggestion one of the letters. Good. So all F's are now T's, and this is the suggestion of fast food manager. This is Chris and Melanie in 3, 2, 1.
Man, it sucks working here. It's so hot in this kitchen, making all these trench tries. I burned myself on the tri-oil.
Oh, Trink. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, Talisha. I just, every Friday I come in here while everyone else is playing football, and I just feel like I'm working my whole teenage years away. I want to have fun. I don't want to work in a fast food restaurant.
I don't want to work in a fast food restaurant either, but we need to slow things down. Things are going too fast.
Yeah. Well, my father told me I need to focus more, I lack focus. I need to pay more attention to the task at hand. Last February when I was helping Dad clean all the leaves out of our trestle and the gutters, he's like, Trink, you lack focus. And, I think he had a point because I tell off the ladder.
I remember you were so frustrated and just tired, and we need to focus on our job because the manager is looking, and we got to make the 2 tast.
Tast, yeah. Now look,
we're gonna get tired.
Yeah.
If we don't make the 2 tast, we're gonna get tired.
I can't afford to get tired again.
No,
I need to make a payment on my Tord Tiesta. That thing's it's only about 13 years old, and if I want to make it to 14 or maybe 15 years to have that car, I can't get tired. So let's focus. Now,
that's a critical year, and I have my new puppy, and it's so turry and sweet, and I have to make money.
Well, I'll help you.
Tast cash. That's why I'm here.
But look, I think one of the things we got to do is we got to stop giving away food for tree. When anytime my ex girlfriend, when she came in here, I used to hand her little apple pies. You know, sometimes the little tree, the ice cream cones, the treesy whips. I'd give them to her for tree, and I think the manager's on to us.
Yeah, because you're giving Trench tries to Tanny, your girlfriend, your
Yeah,
girlfriend.
it's short for Transis.
Yeah,
And scene.
she's still Tat.
I have a girlfriend named Fanny. All right, I can see why that's good stuff. Now, I did stay away from the number 50 because I didn't want to see Titty again. So there you go.
I was so hoping there would be 49,000 going on 50,000 miles.
We did have Titteen, so there's that. Okay.
A Titteen. I got a Titteen in there.
Okay, well, you lovable rogues, what I'm about to do is I'm about to put y'all on mute to where the audience cannot hear you, I cannot hear you, and nobody can hear you. So let me mute myself, and then we'll go in and go ahead and mute everyone else. Okay, so with that being said, it's just you and me, audience, and we're going to play a little game that we have been developing over the last few weeks. So what I'm going to need from you is we need kind of like what we had earlier with occupations and what have you, but this time we need like organizations and occupations specifically that would want to have a meeting, specifically like a Zoom meeting, because we're about to have a chaotic Zoom meeting. This is the most meta game that we actually have come up with during our time doing online improv streaming. So what I'm going to need from all of you, go ahead, just don't be shy, put them all in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook, put them in there too, because I'm watching that. What's going to happen is we're about to call a chaotic Zoom meeting, and all of these actors are going to be assigned behind the scenes an organization or a job that they will be representing, but they will not know who the others are with. So they will be having a meeting about something representing their own interests, but none of them are going to have any clue who the other ones are. If that sounds confusing, don't worry. It will be very clear once we get started. So right away, we have a baseball manager from I'm Needy OK. I love this one so much, and you know what? I mean, I think that Ty, being our relative jock here, I'm just going to go ahead and assign that to him. Baseball manager. Okay, cool. Ty now has baseball manager. Employees of a haunted house. Ooh, employees of a haunted house. I will say, yeah, haunted house employees or haunted house manager or something like that. Basically, someone who'd be in the Zoom meeting about it. Let's go ahead and get that to. I think Patrick would love that. So let's go ahead. Haunted house manager. We'll do that. Cultish church leader. You know what? I'm just going to go with cult leader on that one, and that has to be Chris all day because yeah, Chris would be pretty amazing at that. And finally, let's see here. Dolly Parton fan club. Oh God, that has to be Melody for days. Oh, that is just chef's kiss. Mwah. Okay, so to recap, Ty will be a baseball manager, Patrick will be a haunted house manager, Chris will be a cult leader, and Melanie will be part of the Dolly Parton fan club. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm about to unmute them, so give me just one moment. Okay, everyone, we're about to put you back on to the wider world, so go ahead and cease all of your banter, because we're about to go back in 3, 2, 1, you're back up. Okay, so everyone has their assignments, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if everyone has their assignments, I hereby call this chaotic Zoom meeting to order in 3, 2, and 1.
Y'all, I am so excited that we finally could get together for this annual meeting, and we have almost all of us here. So let's get started here by talking about let's just do a little catch up on where we all are.
I think you should lead off tonight.
Well, if no one else is going to say anything, then I think we should all just recite together. We are one. We are noble. We are for all the uses of me.
Okay. I don't even know, and I read a lot of books, what you're exactly saying there right now. But Patrick, did you have something? You're awfully quiet. I want to make sure you're part of this meeting. If you want to share.
Well, guys, we talked about it in training. You want to keep it quiet and suspicious, and then you pop out. And you that's how we're going to keep our patrons. Guys, we only have 30 days left. Until it's peak season. So we gotta make sure we get while the getting's good. But we're only in business for 1 month.
Yeah, I would like to bring up the subject of patrons. Our ranks are getting a little thin, a little stale. I would
injuries are mounting up. I agree. The injuries are mounting up.
Yes, and we are also, running out of Kool-Aid for them as well. So we're going to need some more of that now.
There's lots of things we can use instead of Kool-Aid. You can get corn syrup. You can put some red dye in there. It'll run down your neck, down your clothes, and it makes it look real spooky.
Oh, now I have to be real careful with things dripping down because these babies are new, and I've worked real hard to try to look like my idol, and so I am not going to let anything sticky mess with these babies.
I agree with that. I'm all for trying to get a competitive advantage, but the referees they especially look out for things on the hands, especially things on the inside of the cap. So we got to be careful that we're not breaking any rules.
Now, corn syrup and red food dye is just not going to work when we are, celebrating and giving our sacrifice to Beelzebub. We are not going to be able to use anything fake. He knows the difference. Yes.
And we need to work on that name. I know that I'll talk to his wife Jolene because the Beelzebub comes with a whole heavy, emotional price tag that I think we need.
Guys, I think you nailed it. What people are looking for is all the authenticity. They want danger. They want to really feel the fear. We need, instead of getting chainsaws with no blade in them, we need to get real chainsaws and start hacking off limbs. That'll be amazing. We'd be the scariest place.
We can't have all the limbs hacked off. These have to be live while we're using them. And I would recommend curvy daggers. I believe they're referred to as a Chris. Using those, it penetrates, punctures the twist. You get a lot more in order to be able to submit to Mephistopheles.
It's so funny because people have called me a curvy dagger, and that is the highest compliment I think I have ever gotten.
And scene.
Melanie, were you a Dolly Parton impersonator?
I was a head of the Dolly Parton fan club. Thank you very much.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But I take it very seriously.
Tie your football coach?
Triple H's.
Baseball manager.
Baseball manager.
It was the spitting.
Thank you. And I'm guessing you, Patrick, were part of some sort of haunted house attraction actor.
It's true. I was a haunted house manager.
Nice.
A lot of managers. Chris was the manager of the Devil Club.
Yeah.
I was a cult leader. Yes.
We're planning some sort of ritualistic sacrifice.
I thought he was like the pearly gates, but the hell like maitre d' kind of.
the unpearly gates.
Yeah. The rock gates.
All right. That was fun. That was good. That was definitely a freaky Zoom meeting. I don't know. That's very Halloween-y. I guess we're going to be getting a lot of those here in October, which is going to be fun to look forward to.
Happy spooky season, everyone.
This next game is going to be for Melanie and Ty, and what I need from the audience are occupations. I need occupations for this game because we're going to play a game called Old Job, New Job. So just go ahead and list occupations. They don't have to be anything difficult or mundane, but if you're going to list more than one, just make sure they're different from each other so that we can use them. Because what's going to happen here is Ty and Melanie are going to be doing a scene, but Ty's character has recently left one profession and ventured to start a new profession. However, he takes a lot of the traits from the previous profession whilst doing his new profession. Hence the name Old Job, New Job. I did a lot of hences and forthwiths and things in that. It was nice. I felt intellectual.
You've been studying for the SAT, I see.
And the ACT, the ACT.
Ooh.
The ACT.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Or the GCAT. The GCAT.
And you're a triple threat.
And the LSAT. And the MCAT. I take them all, just for fun, on weekends.
And
all right. And I have a cat. Yeah. Chad, do we have a suggestion for some occupations?
Yes, we have a construction worker.
Okay.
and a hand model.
Okay, so Ty is a former hand model who has now ventured into the realm of construction working. So this should be fun. Old job, new job with Ty's a hand model, or a construction worker who used to be a hand model, and Melanie in 3, 2, and 1.
All right, now, Joe, listen, you got, yes. I'm going to give you this jackhammer. I know it's the first time using it, so yes. I want to make sure you're cool with it, but we got to tear up this whole sidewalk.
Oh, absolutely. Hand it right over.
There you go.
Thank you.
Those are some soft hands.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to vibrate now. It's like you can't be delicate with those fingernails.
Oh, it's vibrating. I have very strong fingers.
All righty.
Yes.
That's
see, I'm holding it with just my fingertips, so you can see the entire hand.
It's awesome. Yeah, you don't be afraid to just get down in there. You know.
It's done. The work is finished.
All right. Well, you did it. You did a good. We don't need to cut anything. We're not cutting. It's okay.
Okay.
I know this is your first day, but we now have kind of broken up this gravel, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and grab chunks of it and just throw it into that bin over there. All right.
Absolutely.
You need gloves or? It's okay. You don't have to have them. I mean, it's not. I just make sure you're safe.
What?
I got these.
What did you just say to me?
I got utility gloves.
Do you think I need gloves? Do you?
I do not think you need gloves.
Thank you. Thank you. I can get back to work now. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, listen, I'm going to have a little smoke break while you do that because it looks like you're going to take about...
That's going to ruin your fingers. You're going to get stuff all on your fingers. You're going to have to clean it up for hours before we can shoot again.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Have you not read the pamphlets?
You think my hands are nice?
Well, I think they could be nice if you maybe treated them a little better. You know, maybe sometimes you need to take a break from building up other things and build up your confidence in your hands.
You know,
continue to move rocks.
No one's ever taken the time to notice my hands. I've been in construction my whole life.
I only look at hands.
They're so rough. You wanna? Can I see your hands?
Just a second. I have my tool belt here. Here's some lotion. There you go. Get some of that lotion on there. That's perfect. Oh, wow. That'll help you right up.
Wow, no wonder you don't wear gloves.
Oh, why would I ever wear gloves? I need to show these things off at all times, just like you do.
These are so slippery now, though.
It's okay. You get used to it after a little. Why do you think I have such strong fingers? Because everything is so slippery. I have to have very strong finger muscles.
Hey,
so I can hold things with just my fingertips.
I think I got a better job for you. You know, I think that you need to be directing the people here on this construction site because your hands they seem to glow almost. I've never quite seen anything like it. There you go. In fact,
the other way.
And seed. Nicely done. Ooh, I just your face staring at her with your nice little hair swoop when she talked to you about wearing gloves. I felt it in my own heart and soul.
What?
Oh man, that was fun. I was a little nervous because I'm like, hand models, I think they only do one thing.
But they do it well. All right.
Oh, man. All right. I think I'll introduce this.
Okay.
One. Yeah. So this is a game called Human Resources. We're going to need Chris to leave the call. So yeah, exactly. He's going to take his headphones out. He can't hear a thing that we say now. What I need as a suggestion, I need 3 things as a suggestion. I need where we work. So a job that we work in. We need a problem that would cause Chris to be called into Human Resources. Now, this is not an actual problem. We don't want something legitimate that somebody would be called into Human Resources for. That'd be uncomfortable. We want just a made-up thing that would be silly for somebody to be called into Human Resources for. And ideally not directly connected to the job that he will be doing. So if you're suggesting multiple things in a row, don't make them connected or else make it way too easy on him. And we want to make this difficult. The third thing I need is some sort of famous person or fictional character, or just somebody that everyone would know, alive or dead, fictional or real, doesn't matter. Everyone would know that he would be his accomplice or doing this bad thing with Chris that would have him called into human resources. Now he's going to have to guess all three of those things using my help as the human resources representative. So Chad, have we started getting any of those options that might look enticing to you?
Yes. So Chris is working at a matchmaking app HQ, like Tinder HQ, I guess. Yeah.
Gotcha. Matchmaking app HQ. Like it. I like it.
And he has been performing seances during lunch break.
Ooh, that's a good one. That sounds like what he was doing for the Chaotic Zoom call.
Right? Why not? And
why not? It's fun. Hey, keep going.
And he was assisted by Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard. Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
Good luck.
Especially since I've never seen Star Trek. Yay! Oh man. Picard's the bald one, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I got the only thing I need in order for me to be able to do this for him. All right. So Chris he works at a matchmaking HQ. He has been performing seances in the lunchroom. Is that right? The lunchroom, is that what it was? And he's been doing this with Jean-Luc Picard, Captain Picard. Is it Captain Picard?
Yes.
Right. Captain Picard does not have the same ring to it as Captain Kirk. I'm going to be
No, it does not.
It doesn't have the same ring, but I like it anyway. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Whoa! I might have opened a bag of worms here. All right. We'll get to that later. First, we got to get Chris back into the room by doing the symbol to return.
Return.
Hi. Yes. Thank you so much for coming in today, Chris, for this special HR meeting. It's really, really important that we discuss what's been going on.
Yeah, I was a little nervous about coming in here. I thought it doesn't have to do with my social security number, nothing, does it?
It does not. It does not.
Good.
Your social security number is still very, very safe.
Well, I forgot which one I gave you guys when I got employed here, so I was a little worried you might have found. Okay, that's good.
Right. Well, we're just banking on the fact that you gave us the right one, so we're just going to be giving money to whoever. Okay, well, good. So we're not going to worry about that. We're worried a little bit more about what's been happening around the office, and I think you may know why you're here. I think you may know that.
It's because I've been taking prolonged cat naps. I'm sorry. I get tired, I was binge watching movies on Netflix, so last night I was still tired.
Hey, believe me, I understand, and we're a very open company here, right? We're very modern, all right? We don't like to be thought of as like the old stuffy office. So the little cat nap here or there, that's not an issue. You're taking things a little bit far, though. You're not quite doing the cat nap. You are closing your eyes, but you seem to be speaking a lot while you're doing it. So, but it's also, and I love your initiative. Your initiative. You're really trying to bring people together, but the way you're trying to do it is we don't prescribe to that.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't know bringing people together was going to be a problem here at this job. I do like all the modern furnishings you have here, all the chairs and tables and stuff. It's nice. And
don't get me wrong. We love it. The whole point is to bring people together. That's the whole point of us. But if we bring everyone together, then no one will use our service anymore. Yeah. So we just need to maybe tone it down. But we are about bringing people together.
Yeah. Plus, it might get crowded in this room if we brought everyone together here.
Right, and that's the other thing. We need you to stop inviting people to the office and just tell them to download the app. Just let them download the app. They do not need to come into the office all the time. It's starting to get uncomfortable.
I'm sorry. I might have misunderstood what I was supposed to be doing here at like the Tinder home office, the dating app home office.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes, exactly. And it's something I understand you want to have that personal connection when you're reaching into the beyond, but it's I know you're trying to explore where no human has explored before. And I know who you've been exploring with, but
my buddy.
Yes, your buddy, and as experienced as he is, and as much as I would follow him to the ends of the the universe and back.
Yeah.
We just can't have you going this direction with it.
No. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really good at directions. I get mixed up a lot. I was I saw a show John Edwards, and he was talking to dead people, and I thought, whoa, what better way to make a date than like dead people? So I was trying to convince some people in the office to like have a seance or something.
Right. Yeah. Yes, that's true. But it's not just the fact that you had a seance, but people were trying to enjoy their food, and it really disrupted them.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to the spirits of their food. While they were eating, I figured there's a vegetarian in there, and people say that like plants don't have feelings, but I know they do. So
that's perfectly fine.
They were eating. Me and my buddy were making the seance and talking to the dead spirits of like kale and stuff.
Right. Well, it's more of where you were doing
in the cafeteria.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Keep it in your office. In your office.
Yeah, I tried to invite people to come in and eat their lunch in my office, and they said no. So I just figured I'll go to the cafeteria with my buddy.
Yes. Look, your buddy. Back to your buddy. We need to know who you. We have a feeling we know who it is, but we want to make sure for sure who's been helping you with this. And I understand that you during the seance you were talking to a lot of spirits, and unfortunately none of those spirits had hair, and that might be why you really wanted this buddy to help you out, as opposed to down the office Kirk. He's just he's a full head of hair. Probably not the best option.
No. He's not a fan of me anyway. But my buddy, he is. He knows how to talk to the spirits better than me. So I use him. He's got a real good like Shakespeare voice, like real sounds all prim and proper.
Right. Yes.
And that's really the reason I took the job here at this Tinder dating app site, is because I heard that Jean-Luc Picard was working here.
Yes.
And we became fast friends. And I'm sorry for seancing in your cafeteria. I just thought I could make more friends that way.
It's okay. We'll forgive you as long as you have said you're sorry. That's all we needed. Oh man.
Oh, that was creepy, dude. There's a lot of Halloweeny stuff going on here. Hey Ty, you want to intro and run the Scene 3 Ways for Melanie and Patrick?
Absolutely, I shall. This is a game called Scene 3 Ways, which is really a lie. So don't believe it. But what we need is...
This is the mountain Ty will die on.
Chris should never ask me to introduce this game. I will say it every single time forever.
All right, I'm introducing this game. All right, so here we
go. No, it's my game. All right, so this is Scene 3 Ways. What I need are 3 suggestions for 3 different types of film or TV or theater genres. So film, TV, or theater genres. We're going to get 3 of them, so just start typing them out. And what's going to happen is Melanie and Patrick are going to be doing a scene. They're going to do a regular scene just without a genre the first time for about a minute, roughly, right around then, about a minute scene. And then they're going to do it 3 other times as the 3 other genres that you suggest. So, Chad, do we have some of the genres coming in?
Yeah, they're trickling in, so don't be shy, everybody. We need as many genres as we can, so go ahead and keep lighting it up.
As many as you can. And Chad, while we're waiting on something, why don't you look back and see if you can find us a suggestion that you might have liked that we did not get to use before.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see. Using too much paper.
Ooh, using too much paper. So the scene is going to be about using too much paper. Cool. All right. Do we have any of the genres coming in yet?
Absolutely. Cool. So first of all, we have a romance movie.
Ooh, romance. I love it.
We have an apocalyptic movie.
Apocalyptic movie.
Patrick, do you need to go change into a button-down?
Yeah. Let me, so I'm just gonna pop it clean off. Yeah.
Rip it.
It's getting spicy in here. Do we have a third genre, Chad?
Medieval erotic horror.
All right. Who watches medieval erotic horror.
Why is your old friend Imvon?
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Audit of Imvon's search history on Google. Can we work on that?
Oh, I already have it up. Yeah, I got everything I need on it. Yeah.
I am just glad. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Matt for doing that suggestion when I'm not in the scene. You're a good friend. I appreciate it. All right, so we are doing scene 3 ways. I think we're going to have to book in the apocalyptic movie with the romance and the erotic horror, just so we don't make them seem too similar, you know. They might be a little too similar. So we're going to start off with just a regular scene about using too much paper, and we'll move into our 3 fabulous genres right after that. So this is Too Much Paper, scene 3 ways in 3, 2, 1.
Carol, yes, come and sit down, please. Listen, I love the book. It's I think it's great. I think it's a little long. 7,000 pages is a little excessive. It seems kind of wasteful, especially around chapter 340. It kind of rambles on for about 200 chapters.
Okay, listen. You had asked me to write a book for the elderly, which is why I put it in the 14 font. So I can't shorten the story. We're looking at 20, 30 words a page right now.
Yeah, I think you misunderstood. When I asked for 14 font, that's our standard size we use. You put it in 1400 font, and it's 2 letters per page. It seems excessive. It's a waste of paper. Well,
I think that the elderly that we cater to at this bookstore or at this publishing house, the 1400, they can finally read without their readers. I mean, how refreshing is that to take them off and literally like a word a page?
Listen, we want to serve our customers as much as everyone else, but you know, we're a business first, and we are vertically integrated. You know, we're a publisher house. We have our own bookstores, but
those old people are going to be mad. They're
Scene. All right. So this is going to be fun because now we have the base scene. We're going to see this as if it was a romance. So this is the same scene as a romance in 3, 2, 1.
Carol, hello. Why don't you
Hi, George.
Walk slowly and sit almost as if you're in slow motion. I want to talk to you about this book that I would love to open.
I love the smell of a freshly opened book.
Now, I think that this book might be a little long. I think it's measuring in it. Is it 7,000 or 6,900 pages?
Listen, you told me who our audience was, and they like things large and thick and easy to turn. On and off.
Look, I hear you, you know, but we have to think about money here. You know, this thing we're using, it seems wasteful. It's too much paper, I might even say. You might need to take some off.
There's no such thing as too much paper.
All right, and scene. All right,
that was a little over the edge for romance there for me.
I was gonna say, Chris. If our audience has been watching us for many times, many weeks in a row, and you see you see us do romance quite often. It's always a physical romance. It is very rarely an emotional connection romance. So,
did you say romance?
We're desperate for physical connection. Yes.
Romance. If anyone out there is looking for how to be romantic, please do not watch us at all. This is not the way. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next romantic genre, which is apocalyptic movie, which is very romantic. And so this is the same scene as an apocalyptic movie in 3, 2, 1.
Carol, close the door. You're going to let them in. Sit down.
They're so much stronger than they look.
Listen, we need to write down the instructions of how to rebuild humanity, but you've used all the paper. You've used all 7 pages.
I'm sorry. Look, at my arm is bruised. That old man hit me with his cane.
Listen,
Okay, listen.
if we ever want to have young generations, the young generations, they have to have large type. Their eyes aren't developed enough yet. You have to write bigger, but also keep it concise and keep it less wordy so you don't use so many pages. It's too much paper.
I'm trying. This is why I write instead of you, because you can't even speak in a single sentence. Listen, those things outside are like moles. They can see in the dark. So we have to maybe throw the pages at them and let them eat them and digest them, and then we reformulate paper.
I don't think that's what they meant when they said digest the word. I think they were talking about intellectually. But listen. Okay, I would love to open this book up and teach future generations, but it's a tome. It's 7 whole pages. I haven't seen this many pages since 2021.
Listen, give me that book.
What have you done?
And scene. All right. So
at least we know how the world ends. It's the mole people. It's the mole people.
Old people and no pages.
The moldies.
Moldies.
All right.
The moldies. Oh my gosh. All right. So one thing I just realized, we are basically going to be combining the last 2 genres into one mega genre with medieval erotic horror.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, audience, I hate you all.
Is Rachel out there? Do I need to come smack her?
So, this is my favorite part here, getting to watch this one. So this is the same scene, except for as a medieval erotic horror in 3, 2, 1.
Princess Caroline, come in, sit down, be seated. Listen, we're going to go over the dowry that you will be giving to the prince. Now, it's quite long. It takes quite a lot of things to give. Have you married off? Because let's face it, you're just so beautiful, of course. Now, listen. This is gonna be the 3rd time you've been married now, and we have to talk about the 3rd one was an annulment. But you seem to be eating your husband clean down to the bone. What's going on there?
Well, listen, you smell like a leg of mutton. Has anyone ever told you that? I could just gnaw the skin right off of you.
Are you sure I don't smell like human?
A bit. Is that okay? Because I'd rather like it.
Well, there's one thing I love. It's seeing my most beautiful daughter married off.
Wait, I'm your daughter.
The taste of the word.
And scene. All right, so remember when I said don't listen to us about any romantic things? Don't listen to us about any erotic things either. That was I love how
that was hot.
That was definitely horrifying.
Erotic horror, and Patrick made them dad and daughter.
I am going to give myself nightmares from my own stupid face.
Oh my gosh, that was great. Oh, that was great.
Please tell me the next game is going to be erotic horror too.
It is. It actually is.
Oh, the next one is product placement, I believe, with Chris and Patrick. So what I'm going to need here is just a whole lot of name brand things. So not just shoes, but like Nike shoes and, things that have, I realize how many generic things I probably buy. So things that are more expensive because they have a logo on it. We need lots of things. They can be food, they can be articles of clothing, they can be cars. Just start throwing out anything that you come up with. Because what we're going to do here is these guys are going to get, we're going to get a suggestion for a scene that we can find, maybe something we didn't use earlier. And they're going to do the scene, and at any point, I can throw out a product. And just like when you watch TV and movies and they incorporate the can of Coke because they got some money, which we could use, I'm going to have to throw those in, and they're going to have to justify the use of that product. So are we getting any kind of fun ideas in there, Chad?
Oh, the fun ideas are rolling, and we could use plenty more. So yeah, keep them rolling, folks. Love the enthusiasm so far.
What do we got so far? If we have a couple, I can start mistyping them into the chat.
Absolutely. Okay, first of all, we have Microsoft Paint.
Okay.
We have...
I'm assuming that's not paint.
Yes, like paint.
Although that would be...
Well, it's
paint is so small and soft. I love it.
It was how...
microfiber paint.
It was how 10-year-old me amused...
that privately. Oh, sorry.
It was how 10-year-old me amused myself. Let's see. We have... I
still use Microsoft Paint.
L'Oreal for kids tear-free shampoo.
Well. Okay.
We have...
L'Oreal. Yep, no. The L'Oreal Corporation is on Boreal, yeah.
L'Oreal. Aurora Borealis for kids.
It's not even tear-free shampoo, it's tear-free shampoo.
Contained entirely in your kitchen. We have Disney Toys, which is probably my favorite.
Just generic.
Exactly.
Just anything Disney.
Yeah, Disney Toys. Why not?
I didn't know shampoo could tear you, but apparently if you scrub too hard.
Oh, you take a big swallow of some shampoo, it'll tear you up, I promise you.
All right, we need a bunch more.
Yeah, we do.
Just literally, if you're in the chat, wherever you are, just look around your room and just start naming what you see. Well, maybe not everything.
Vegemite yeast.
It's a family show.
Yeah, Vegemite yeast extract, which did not come from our Australian viewer, if you can believe it.
I have a hard time believing that.
Yeah, it actually came from Rachel.
I had Vegemite once. It was disgusting.
I love it with peanut butter. Yankee candles.
Of course. It's the season to regift the old Yankee candle.
Well, I know what I'm not getting you again this year.
Progressive Insurance.
All right. These are great. Keep them coming. Couple more.
Minecraft, the video game.
Okay.
Revlon nail file.
Just the nail file. Okay.
Yeah, the one thing Revlon's known for.
Yeah.
This is Versace sunglasses.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, we'll keep it Versace. Yeah, we'll keep it Versace.
Yes.
Yeah, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
One more.
Progresso soup.
I had that for lunch.
Progresso soup. All right. And do we have a suggestion from long, long ago, back in the medieval erotic days? No, I'm kidding.
You didn't have a lot of kids. You did erotic times, yeah.
Wow, this can be creepy. Lighting incense.
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to be product placement. It's going to have something to do with lighting incense. Let me just get my background out of here so I'm no longer in the scene. This is product placement in 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my gosh, hun. I don't know what other teenagers are so into incense and all these Bob Marley posters. You're so good at decorating.
Yes, I wanted our kids to kind of maybe reminisce. Well, they wouldn't be reminiscing, but they could be going through what we went through when you and I met at community college all them years ago.
Oh, honey, it just really takes me back when we'd ride around in your VW van back in the year of 1978, and we saw those two kids skateboarding weirdly.
Yes, they had some weird thing that they were holding is making videos.
It's a video camera. We're in modern times now. We know what that is.
Vegemite yeast extract.
In retrospect, we do.
it's modern times, and I feel like I just need a modern snack for a modern woman, so I just need to get some delicious Vegemite yeast extract and just kind of put that onto a cracker here, and it's so delicious.
Now
it's really good.
Now I've been getting a little worried because now our kids have been lighting a lot of incense, like you said. Now I buy Vegemite yeast extract. I know you buy some Vegemite yeast extract, but I've seen at least 3 or 4 empty jars of Vegemite yeast extract in our kids' rooms. Now this is more than just wanting to listen to No Woman, No Cry and putting on some Nag Champa incense, okay?
L'Oreal for Kids Tear-Free Shampoo.
There's something else going on here.
Well, I don't know what it could be. The kids are just always so snacky, and they're always so hungry, and they're always so smelly. That's why they have to always shower and get the smell off of them. So they go and they use L'Oreal for Kids Tear-Free Shampoo because they are our kids. They don't like crying. They want to smell like other things other than what they smell like.
Well, yes. Once again, they're starting to use my supply of L'Oreal for Kids Tear-Free Shampoo. Now, I use it because it gets into my eyes. You know, I'm not very careful, but there's absolutely no sting, and it smells delicious. They got bubble gum, you know, cotton candy, all the delicious scents that I like to smell like. I think we're going to have words with Jonathan and Julie because something very strange is going on in them rooms.
Microsoft Paint.
I feel like they've discovered some sort of like L'Oreal oregano smell or something. It smells so natural and so green. You know, it's the kind of green color and smell that you see in Microsoft Paint, where you can let your imagination fly, and they paint all sorts of things in Microsoft Paint these days.
Microsoft Paint, you know, that must have been that very wonderful graphical design program that they used to create this. I found it on their printer. It's a flyer for a party at our house the weekend of our anniversary when we'll be away. Those kids are planning on having a party here.
Versace sunglasses.
Are they throwing a little anniversary party for us, you think?
I don't think so. Looking at how many of these little, I don't know what they are. They look like little triangles with smoke coming out the ends of them. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to entail. They've got all these oak leaves on here. Maybe they're going to watch hockey. You know, look at this. There's a picture of both Julie and Jonathan wearing those are Versace sunglasses they've got in that picture.
Oh, hun, they wouldn't go and steal those amazing Versace sunglasses out of our drawer. I mean, because they know that they're only $199 at the nearest sunglass hut on sale.
Well, have you seen yours? Because I sure not have seen mine. Mine normally fit nice and snug, and if they put them on, Jonathan's head's kind of big. He starts stretching out my Versace sunglasses. I'm going to have to go and buy another one, but I'm going to take that $199 out of his hide if he does it.
Progressive Insurance.
You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel his Progressive insurance on his car, and you're going to see what happens when he gets in that wreck.
Hun, listen now, all right? With Progressive's new low rates and their family plans, and if you bundle all with one, we save a lot of money, all right? So if you don't punish our son, you're going to punish ours too by making us have higher costs. It's going to be like we're back with Allstate again.
Damn Progressive for having such good family deals, you know?
And you can compare rates with other lenders too, so you can always know you're getting the best deal.
Well, something's going to have to be done. I think we're going to have to cancel our anniversary trip because I will not condone a bunch of preteens and teens coming into this house doing whatever it is that this picture says with these smoking triangles. I'm still not sure what that is.
Yankee Candle.
I'm getting stressed out. You know, all I want to do is just light one up like we used to back in the day. And I know the kids are into some weird things these days. So just have an open mind here, okay?
Are you talking about?
Instead of using a lighter, you use a Yankee Candle, warm vanilla scent candle, and you use that, and you, and that.
Oh, honey, can you just imagine if our kids
less stress and you get that nice vanilla taste in your lungs, and it just kind of overtakes you, hon. Try it out.
Oh, I wish. If only our kids knew we smoked marijuana. Can you imagine?
I don't think they know.
Wow. Okay. How many people are going to go like, wait a minute? he's onto something. Oh boy.
Well, I think that's our show tonight. That's good. That was good stuff. We was 8:35. I had a good time. Did you guys in the chat and the audience have a good time too? I hope you guys learned something, especially maybe a little bit of what medieval erotic horror
times
really
was like. Yeah.
is. Yes.
Yeah.
How glad you don't live in those days.
Gosh, because
Also, don't go to the restaurant either. That's the same stuff there too.
the eroticism was so horrific back in the medieval times. It was just a sight to behold. Well, thank you guys for watching. Chad, do we have any announcements or you want to catch everybody up on what happened if they tuned in late maybe in the chats? I don't know why I'm still talking like this. It's not even my regular
It's
voice.
just fun.
Spoiler, it is. Also, a little judgy for saying that, erotic stuff was weird or horrific in medieval times. I mean, I don't judge what you're into. But anyway. So, everyone, thanks again for everybody's comments, everybody's cheers, everyone's subscriptions. We had a little bit of a hype train going on at one point, which was great. Mvon7843, Eagle Panini, I'm Nini, okay, JazzRay02, Patrick Lim 5, Rock'n'Rolla 0928, and JazzRay02 with a follow. Thank you so much, guys, for doing your little bits, your cheers, your subs. That really helps us out. That keeps us going. And once again, thank you again for, oh dear. Right as I was about to go into them, we had a couple of late entries. So let me go ahead and start reading out some of the suggestions I took through the show for the show title and put them to y'all for consensus.
Yes.
We have We Are One, Toot Ball, Too Much Paper, Melanie's Medieval Giggle. They wanted me to do the sound, but that's about the best I could do.
That was creepy as hell. That was medieval erotic horror all wrapped into one noise.
Yeah.
The Taste of the Word, and medieval erotic horror show, or Little Shop of Medieval Erotic Horrors.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
There were some good ones in there.
Yeah.
Is Little Shop of Horrors, is that a thing? What?
Yes.
Little Shop of Horrors,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is.
musical and a movie.
Is that a thing?
I'm not cultured. I don't know.
No, it has Rick Moranis in it.
Yeah, come on,
Suddenly
Feed me, Seymour.
It had Bill Murray. It had Steve Martin.
Steve Martin
It had
is the
John
dentist.
Candy.
We got a copyright strike. Thanks for you jerks
I'm just
singing it.
naming people.
Little Shop of Medieval Erotic Horrors it is, because that has
All right,
generated
that
the
works
most
for me.
discussion, honestly.
Okay.
So, yeah, that will be... Thank you to RM Little for the suggestion on that. That will go into the archives forever and ever until, as Patrick says, we get a copyright strike and we'll change it to something else. But
It's a parody.
it is a parody. But, guys, thank you so much for everything. We literally could not do this show without you, and we hope that you all come back. Tell your friends. Be back Saturday night, 7:30 Central. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's also a parody, don't sue. All right, back over to you, Chris.
Thank you, Chad. So thank everyone for watching and giving us suggestions. Like Chad said, we can't do this without you guys. It'd just be us giggling, and we do that anyway. So thank you guys. Saturday, we've got another show, Saturday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. Also on Tuesday, it starts our new month of our, chaotic game nights, where we're going to have our little competitive gaming nights. I guess, I don't know if we're still going to be doing Jackbox or whatever we're going to be doing. However, I do know that in the middle of October, the new edition of Jackbox Games, so Jackbox Game 7, I think, comes out. So I'm really looking forward to doing that.
You don't want to pull that trophy out one more time?
And keeping this trophy in my clutches.
Oh, so nice.
Smell that paint and the plastic. Oh, 3D printing is awesome.
And that's solid bronze. All right, the bronze broom.
Absolutely, but I was talking about the 3D bronze paint. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so moving right forward, I want to thank our cast tonight. Big round of applause for Ty, for Melanie,
Cody!
for Patrick, of course Chad, who none of this could be as possible without the man who works all of the majestical properties of our stream. And my name is Chris. Thank you for tuning in and watching, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Woo!